welcome. Take a seat, because honey, us mamas, we about to get into it. Before we jump into this video, I just want to say thank you to all my new subscribers. I love you guys. I'm so ready to grow this community and just have that feminine conversation that we talk about but not enough. So thank you so much for tuning in. Let's get into it. Okay guys, so as you've seen from the title, this video is about single moms dating men with no children, the pros and the cons. Now, before we do, I just want to give a quick disclaimer. This video is strictly based on my experience, based on my opinion. None of this is 1000% factual. This is just the ladies simply sitting around the table and having a little talk. All right, so let me know what you think after the video and let's have this little conversation. Also, I wrote notes just to stay on track because I don't want to leave nothing out. To begin, we're going to start off with the pros. This is a fresh start. This is a fresh relationship that can easily be built because your man doesn't have any kids. Those ties out there, so everything is just center focused around your child or your children. Pro number 2, this is another resource for your child or your children because they're so used to having mommy and mommy this, mommy that. Now they have somebody else to talk to, somebody else who can give them some attention or be a resource of love or information or fresh perspective and just a new person in your children's lives. Pro number 2, if you get pregnant for him, guess what? Your child has that beautiful, special first place in his life. So whether you guys stay together or if you break up, you'll always be that first mom who gave them something precious, something special, and they'll always have that first place in their lives. And pro number 4 is that you don't have to deal with baby mama drama. You don't have to deal with his focus being divided and having to share households and all these different things. There will be no baby mama drama. So that's another good thing when it comes to dating men with no children. But let's get into the cons. So the cons of dating a man with no children is he has less experience. He doesn't really know how to be a dad because he's never been a dad. So some of those things that you may expect, some of those approaches that you may expect for him to have, you can't really expect for him to have it. And that can be a lot of work. Number 2, they have less patience. They're not used to dealing with the day-to-day issues that arise, daily. Maybe your child has an attitude that day. Maybe they just don't feel like talking. Maybe they don't like a certain food and you want them to eat. Like little minor issues that would be small to you as a mom because you're so used to your children, so you know their good and bad and their habits and the man is not used to juggling all of that. So it can feel overwhelming to him, which will become overwhelming to you, and it trickles down to the children. They can have this entitled mentality where they feel like the focus should be on them. Or sometimes it's hard for men who don't have children to make that differentiation between wanting to be their friend and wanting to be someone who's respected as well as an elder. So it can get a little frustrating depending on the maturity level of this man. Another con kind of stems from the last one because maturity plays a big level. And no, I'm not saying age, I'm saying their maturity level plays a big role. So if this man is not emotionally mature, it could cause a lot of friction that when problems arise or your child needs discipline, maybe they have an attitude, maybe they said something under their breath, maybe they did something that wasn't called for and they need some correction. Sometimes men who don't have children don't really know how to respond to those issues. So a lot of them just shy away. They become a little distant, they become a little quiet, and the level of discipline or correction when it comes to your children, the boundaries or the lines can get blurred, they can get crossed. Some men have to understand that this has to be done strategically, but not every man has those resources and not every man has those tools. So I can only speak on what I have experienced with. They don't really know their place. So you have to ask yourself, do you have the patience to teach this man how to be a father? Let me know in the comment box below what your thoughts are on this. How's your experience been? Has it been good? Has it been bad? What has happened for you? And guess what? I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.